So one of you menaces commented that I should build an upside down house in Bloxburg. And rather than reporting you to a mental asylum, I've decided to accept your challenge. We are going to be having floors on the ceilings, bedrooms in the basement. RIP my mental health. And we're going to name the plot Defying Gravity, because that is what this house is going to be doing. Beep, beep, beep. So normally I would start off with a floor plan, but today I guess we start off with a roof plan. And it goes without saying that the basic shapes category is going to be our Lord and Savior today. Everybody bow. And I'm going to make it my sole mission to make this as easy for myself as possible, because I just already know this video is going to be a mental struggle. It's 8 AM on a Tuesday. Why am I doing this? Oh yeah, because I slay. Now, when it comes to a normal roof, I typically would use this one. And I'd normally like make it a bit thick and chunky. And what I mean by making it as easy as possible is I'm essentially just going to try and make it copy and pasteable. Now, I'm trying to make the roof not too big because like I'm not making a mansion upside down, and I'm just staring at that one put. Staring at a blank page. Now you may be wondering, Reese's, why are you backspacing that? I just took you about 5 minutes to place one thing. Well, the reason is I forgot that we actually technically have numbers in Bloxburg. And what I mean by that is when you bring these down, as you can see, it like gives you an exact number. So I went back and started doing them all by exactly 0.9. And I was very triggered to realize it literally looks exactly the same. Now, I don't want these to be connected. So how do I unconnect these? Oh, there we go. So once again, like the degrees and stuff are going to be so important. Oh my, what am I doing to myself? Am I in a flipping maths test or something? Why am I working with degrees and angles? Okay, so we're going to flip it to 326 degrees. And also guys, thank you for all of your lovely messages on the last video saying, hope you get well soon. I basically am better, but I'm just still a bit sniffly. Oh my God, why does that look so uneven? Nah, I'm actually going to cheat a little bit and put it on small grid. I personally think that is absolutely fine. Now, I have also just realized we should probably be deleting the... Oh no, I can't. I'm such an idiot. Now we just have a massive roof. What do you expect me to do with this roof? I'm deleting these and we're just gonna have to somehow make this work. And I would like the roof to have a little overhang. And so far, I actually don't think I'm doing too shabby, guys. Now, I really wish they would add a triangle basic shape, like one that would just fit in here, rather than me having to do flipping like flips and somersaults with this one, and then like lift it up by corner to corner. But now it's in, we'll try resize it. Like, look at that, guys. That is literally trolling. This is so hard. And then what would we have the exterior of the house? Oh my goodness. We can't have it as bricks. Actually, surely anything is going to be going mental. I guess the irregular stone. That actually looks so detailed. It's like 3D. Okay, I'm going to stick with the stone for that. I kind of like it. Now then. Ooh. That is so sad. We could be placing normal walls up in here, y'all. But no, I guess we're going to have to place it onto the ground. And actually, you don't want to resize it on the small grid. You want to resize it on the normal grid. Now, some of you guys gave me advice when I built basic shape style houses before. And you've told me to like use a real wall to get the dimensions of the window right. So first of all, I'm offended that you're saying my dimensions are normally messed up. But in fairness, I do understand. And then for the sides, they're like this big. Sorry, I doubt you guys are expecting to see a flipping maths assignment today. People who recommend videos like this to me are menaces to society. Now, I am 100% aware this isn't exactly exact, but it's pretty much as close as I could get it. There is technically one more thing. And that is, of course, the pane of glass that must go in the middle. And this pane of glass represents the pane that I just enjoyed spending around 10 minutes of my life building this. But that is the good thing about making it copy and pasteable, guys, is nobody can take this away from me now. Now, there is technically one more that we have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it, guys. It's obviously doing one that has a doorway in it. So technically, I guess we should be actually using this because we already know it's got the right thickness, the right length. I think that is actually so perfect. And well, there we have it, guys. We have our 3 modes of success. So the house is actually not that long at all. It's like 4.5 blocks along or something. Oh no, it's 4 blocks along. Oh, 4 and a bit. This is so weird. In fact, I actually think because this is basic shapes and upside down, we can actually do whatever the hell we want. I'm gonna make these walls even shorter. Oh my gosh, wait, this is kind of fun. I think it's going to be the interior that is like low-key scary to do. But oh my goodness, guys. That That looks so real. That looks so flipping real. Now, technically, we actually need to raise these up again because I am actually making it 2 stories high. Really? You trying to rain on my flipping parade right now? But you know what? Never mind, never mind. All my hard work could just go in the bin. And why did I not make this copy and paste build? That was my first mistake. Do you know what? Once again, we are lining this up with perfection. And do you know what I think the theme song for this build should be? I've been upside down. I don't want to be right way now. Depressed 13-year-old me would have loved that. And then I almost forgot we technically need to do another one of these. And this is going to be the floor. You know, earlier we thought the ceiling was the floor. Now this is the real floor. So now is the moment of truth, I guess. Seeing if all of this is actually going to come together to make a realistic looking house. Even in the basic shape house, guys, I forget to decorate the back. Can you guys actually let me know in the comments? Because I feel like you always judge me for it, but you never actually tell me if you do it too. Do you forget about the backs of your builds completely? Oh crap, I've just realized another mistake. Not another one.
You're joking. Not another one?
Now please say this isn't going to ruin everything. It isn't. It actually isn't. Oh my God, I did not even plan that. Okay, forget my panic attack that was scheduled for just then. I was obviously going to say, like, guys, where are we going to put the stairs? Where are we going to put the stairs? So I'm basically getting deja vu here, doing this all again. What? What is wrong with this, mate? Just please. And normally I'd be so quick to remove that middle bit, but I actually think it adds a really nice bit of like texture to the build. Oh my gosh, are we ready to just even see this from the front? That looks really good. I'm sorry, I flipping built this upside down, mate. That is good. Yeah, there's a few little glitches, but you can't actually get rid of them. I did not realize how expensive they were. They're $4,000. That is a scam of the highest degree. And oh, for these top windows, yeah, let's just delete these. Just waste thousands of dollars. For these top ones, I actually shortened them a little bit. Dare I say, that is the exterior done. Part of me was wondering if I should be adding like a pathway, you know, above the top. And now that I'm saying it out loud, why do I actually want to? I'm gonna make this completely flat. Like, this is literally Minecraft super flat world. Is there any way that we can replicate natural lighting? I feel like Bloxburg needs to add a sun item in. No, not like a son and daughter, like the sun. You see, where is it? That thing up there. Because what the hell color is that sun? It kind of looks just like light stone gray, to be honest with you. Oh. It literally is.
1 hour later.
Anyway. Oh my good heaven. There's like a haunted house in here. So the one exception in this challenge day, which I hope you guys do not mind, is the lights. Actually, no, it's not. Oh my God, it's actually not. I was going to say, like, you can't place lights on the floor. Yes, you can. These. Oh my goodness. This is going to look so trippy, isn't it? No, that is normally how I would have the roof. Because we've got to remember, this is technically the roof. And this is going to be the floor. Maybe I should have built this house like the right way up and then at the end flipped it. But it's too late for that now. I definitely think the first thing we need to get in is the stairs. And this is going to be totally normal behavior, guys. Just installing a staircase that leads to my biggest regret. If you guys just heard a large thud, I started like choking on like my sneeze. Anyway, what are we doing? Oh yeah, regretting my life decisions. So this is the ground floor, which means the stairs. This is the roof. No, that's the floor. So the stairs come off the floor and then they go like, oh, okay. I think I've finally done it. So we're just gonna make these 1 block wide. Now I fear that I'm not going to be connecting these together. That is just too hard. What do you mean? Right, okay, apparently we're gonna have to start some from the literal roof. Or should I say floor? I don't even know at this point. I decided to speed this segment up because it was physical and mental torture for you to watch. And then when it came to coloring, I fear we're going to have another dilemma. You know how we left those like nice white gaps on the outside? They're about to be brown plank. Does it still slay? Okay, it still kind of does slay actually. Then basically what you've got to imagine is that this is the ground floor. Okay, so this is where like the sofa's gonna be, and then in the corner of the room are the staircases. Right, I've got to like flip it to like this way. Do you know what I mean? So this is like if it was the right way around. Sorry, my camera work, it's really hard to film upside down. This would be the staircase at the back of the house. You would then walk up the staircase into the 2nd story. Do you see? Like that is basically what's going on here. But in reality, that is all completely flipped upside down. We need to find a way to place these lights in. Maybe if we resize them up into the ceiling.
I have an idea.
Oh my god, the candles. These are so powerful. That way we don't really even need these lights on the floor. Because not going to lie, they were kind of uggers. So we're going to use a basic counter. Now, there are some items in Bloxburg that can be flipped once on a basic shape. The counter is not one of them. It's really only applies for the decoration category. So if I go into all and just select something random like this plant, then as you can see, those can be flipped with the basic shape. So that's going to be easy enough. But we are pretty fortunate in the fact that the basic counter, what is this even called? The simple counter or sank? Is essentially just basic shapes, isn't it, really? Now, decorating the interior should actually be much easier than the exterior because of the law that I just showed you. Everything we put on here will just flip upside down with it. Oh my god. And the other obvious thing is the walls. How dumb am I?
You are made of stupid.
I completely forgot that we can change the walls in here from this disgraceful brick. I was genuinely there, guys. Like, why does this look so weird? You know you can never go wrong with a bit of panel action. Now, I did run into a slight issue where, like, these windows were getting in the way. I'm just going for, like, a indoor-outdoor look, you know, with the brick. Now, those of you who are screaming wall trims in the comments, shut up. I ain't doing flipping wall trims in here. That is ridiculous, but... oh my god, counter number 1. So next up is fridge and oven. Oh, great heavens. I actually think I probably built about 5 fridges and ovens out of basic shapes, which you might not think sounds like a lot, but how many have you built? Probably 0, because who's doing that? And it wasn't even just that one person in the comments, like, Reese's build upside down. It was loads of you. I saw loads of these comments. Now, obviously, ask and ye shall receive. Like, I will do whatever you want. Anyway, this is going to be our little lines, and by lines, I mean the handles that are going to go on top of the doors. And I wish this oven could be flipped upside down. Like, it's actually making me really sad. And then this is where we, again, oh my god, I'm wasting so much money copy and pasting this every time. This is where we're going to make an island. So I technically want to make it look a little bit more fun and fresh. What are you not letting me do that for, bruv? Right, do you know what? I don't care. It's now Dua Lipa. Levitating. And it's not even letting me paste a basic shape on it. That's how cursed this has become. Kitchen done. So we then need a dining room. We're gonna have a nice long dining table, family affair, and we're gonna make it wooden. Maybe like the wooden ceramic. Like, what do you mean? It's doing it again, guys. Like, it's not actually even giving a reason. It's just redded it out. Like, what is red about this? I'm actually gonna flip it over. Oh no, wow. I'm really hoping that this can be like our showstopper. So I'm going to be hoping to like set the table with plates, placemats, and then I might make it copy and pasteable, which means I'm going to build our chairs. Now, they're not going to be anything impressive. So they're going to have like the base at the bottom. And yes, I'm basing this off my dentist chairs. Anyway, look at how easy and nice these are. But if we now grab this, oh my god, the power I actually feel in this. Now, we know that the small plants can be flipped, but can the large plants be flipped? Let's try it out. Oh my gosh. How dare you? How dare you? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. You can. And it looks like really basic, but you've just got to, again, look at it from this angle, guys. This is the room, okay? And, oh wait, doesn't it look really basically full already? The only other item that I'm going to add in here is a sofa. And I'm not even going to make it a full living room. I'm just going to have a sofa along the wall. And I decided to go for a brown leather sofa. I don't know why, I just really liked it. So we're now moving upstairs, although technically it's downstairs. And we are easing into the end of the video. So we technically have to split this off into a bedroom and bathroom. I don't you dare think I've forgotten, y'all. I still know I have to spin this right round. And then how are we going to do the bed? I'm almost certain beds cannot be copy and pasted. I think that was our odds, that big red blob. And how did I just unlock a daily objective? I literally didn't even do anything. So this is going to be the headboard. And don't we actually have technically the mafia?
Are you in the mafia?
I mean, the mattress texture in Bloxburg. Yeah, we do. Okay, I'm going to put it like in between the two windows, I think. So kind of a soleil. Do you guys think we're almost done? The only reason I ask is because I wanted to bring you guys in. I think I'm going to. If you ever want to join the videos, by the way, I normally post it on my Instagram story. I'm just going to change it to everyone. Okay, guys. The one thing with doing that is it does put a very like high pressure time limit on you. Also, I don't want people to see it yet. So I'm going to build like almost a present box on the exterior. Now back into the bedroom. What else would you have? Like a wardrobe. The hair is wardrobe. And oh my gosh, thank you for the $5. Finley Norris. Are you related to the Norris nuts? Can showers and stuff, I wonder, be flipped upside down? They can. I guess it should actually be coming off the floor, right? Oh my gosh, there's quite a lot of you guys in here now, right? I need to hurry up. Now, for the finale, guys, we're doing a toilet and a sink. We're gonna use some blue water in there, or maybe it should be green, you know? Maybe brown. Ew, no. Okay, I'm gonna make it green. Now, let's see what people have guesses. IKEA. No. A basement. No idea, I can't see. It's so honest. 3, 2, 1. And oh my god. This looks so weird. Does this look like 2 hours of work to you guys? What the helly? That is crazy. Oh my gosh, interesting. So I think it is now time to come and look around. Now, as always, I'll be complimenting my commentary with some clear shots. Because as much as I love having you guys here, it's kind of hard to see what's going on. But this is the exterior. Then we'll got that out. Oh my gosh, this is actually scary. How is that guy from scaling it like that? So we're going to flop in like this. And oh my god, we are in the lounge room. And somebody put, dang, how? So this is my dining room table where I'm hosting all of my dinner parties. Obviously, we got my kitchen over here. I'm trying to knock me down the staircase. And in my gorgeous living room. If we go down, this is my bedroom where we can sleep. And then we have my heavy wardrobe. But they're knockoffs. And again, like, I know it's a bit busy. I'll show a clear shot. But this would be like the staircase. And then you walk up. Now, how do I get in here? Oh my god. Can I use the shower? Oh my god. Guys, I think we got kidnapped. You did. This was all a ploy to kidnap you. But there we have it, guys. That was the upside down house. And I think the right way around is pretty snazzy. So thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all in my next one. Goodbye.